Come with me to RHS Hampton Court Flower Show. The weather forecast was not looking great, so it was a wellies kind of outfit. We walked straight over to the RHS allotments garden display, and I'm an absolute sucker for when people take some indoor furniture and upcycle it to make it outdoor. Obviously they don't last as long when they're outside exposed to the elements, but I kind of love that weathered look anyway. And when they have things growing out of the drawers, oh, that's just chef's kiss. People are so crazy for tea gardens at the moment, and this one was so beautiful. They even had everything dried in jars for a beautiful cottage garden kind of aesthetic. Then we went into the Festival of Roses tent, and the smell in that tent was just amazing. And I really wanted to show my sister the new Emma Bridgewater Rose by David Austin. Bit of a contrast in smells, but just outside was the Isle of Wight garlic stall. I picked up one of these garlic plats for £15, which I thought was quite expensive, but I mean, I know we're at a show. Then it absolutely started chucking it down, and I'm so glad we had our raincoats. And this was super cool. It was giving me succulents meets Bridgerton. We passed the Bon Mama jam stall, which was giving up free samples of chocolate orange spread, which I'd never heard of before. And after a little bit of retail therapy, we went into the floral marquee. These people must just have magical powers, because my alliums are well past this stage in their flowering. This one literally had a sign saying, "I'm not an allium," but it looks like a pink allium. This sweet woodruff bush was so perfect, I had to take a video. And then the mushroom stall, it's just so dreamy. I wish they were as easy to grow as they tell you. But anyway, this one looked like a coral. And just nothing screams cottage garden like digitalis foxgloves. At Chelsea Flower Show, it seemed to all be about the white foxgloves, whereas at Hampton Court, they seem to be having a mix of colours. Now, I am hopeless at keeping my succulents alive. But do I still buy them? Yes, I do. I then found this pond grass, which looked like a bit of a green firework kind of vibe. The She Grows Veg stall display never ever fails. Just look at all these incredible vegetables. They have the seeds of this heirloom corn variety, which has these purple stripes on the leaves, and I even gave the pollen a little tap. Now, every year the bonsai display is just beautiful, but for me personally, these ones with the damaged bark on the trees just stood out so much more than the rest. I will always be fascinated by the perfect spirals on begonia leaves. This was a great little joke for the gardening community. I personally want to request much more of this for next year, thank you. And after all that walking around, the blisters on my feet, wow. Make sure you're following my page for more videos on gardening and cooking.